Welcome to my first time in England vlog series. In today's episode, we spent a full day in the Cotswold. Good morning, everyone. Today's little outfit, and we are ready to go on our trip. We're going for our breakfast. At the time of my stay, breakfast was included with our stay, and it's a continental breakfast. In my opinion, this was very filling and it was very good. Also, it doesn't hurt that it was absolutely free. It's a cute little basket. Oh, I want coffee. I definitely want coffee. Oh, is that somebody's toast? There was plenty of space in this little dining room. The tables were always clean the 2 nights we stayed here, and the employee was very friendly. We are headed off to our Cotswold all-day tour, and we're going to go to Urban Baristas to meet the tour. It's a rainy morning, but you know what? We're going to go and enjoy ourselves. Rain, shine, anything is better than nothing, especially being in London. So I splurged a little on this trip, taking Uber most of the time versus public transportation, and the Uber was always at a reasonable price. We just arrived at our location and we're waiting to check in for our tour. It's like a mini van, so it's not going to be like super crowded. It should be very nice as opposed to those big charter buses. And it's currently raining. Mom is holding the umbrella for me, and we forgot to walk with two because somebody said to walk with one, so I'll make her just wear her hat. I'm joking.
I have my hat on.
She has her hat on. It's raining and I'm hoping it'll stop. You know, on and off is fine. Once it's cloudy, I'm a happy person. So I've attached all the information you need if you are interested in booking this tour to the Cotswold. I booked directly on the website for Go Tours UK. I also got a 10% discount, which helped. It was about £20, I believe. And this is for 2 people. And this is all the information you will need, and you can also email them or message them if you have a direct question that is not answered here. That's going to be our tour. Wrong way. I know. Okay, we are in the bus, strapped in and waiting to be off. The bus just closed, so I think we're going to be off.
Now, before we start, just a few safety announcements first. Emergency exits, we've got the front 2 doors here. We've got the 2 middle windows there to get out. Grab the red hammer, hit the window, push it out. And if you want to be Spider-Man, you can go through the roof there or through the back. Just pull the red handle and the hatch will pop open for you. We've got a first aid kit in my side door on your left. And if the bus goes up in flames and I run screaming, there's a fire extinguisher under my seat. If you could put the bus out, I'd really appreciate that. You might have spotted a blue plaque with his name on the wall. You'll find these blue plaques on buildings throughout the UK. They denote places where people who have contributed to society in some significant way have lived there, maybe worked there for a good chunk of their life, that sort of thing. And you'll find all sorts of people represented. You've got second stop Bibury, third stop, which is our lunch stop, is Bourton-on-the-Water, and then finally at the top there, our fourth and final stop, Stow-on-the-Wold. Now the Cotswolds is an 800 square mile area, covers sort of this part of England, and it crosses through 6 counties. The 2 we'll be entering are Oxfordshire and Gloucestershire, but it also passes through Somerset, Wiltshire, Warwickshire and Worcestershire, which is not pronounced Worcestershire. Oxford takes its name from they brought some sheep with them, and they so coming up on our right here, you'll start to see some of the art galleries that I mentioned. On the left here, you'll see.
Ooh. Welcome to the Cotswold. Don't forget, you have to pay 20 pence to get into the toilets. We just got to the town of Burford, Burford. It's one of the stops in the Cotswold. It's our first stop, and we are heading down to, they said there is a little river back here. It's more quieter. And then we'll try cream tea or get some scones and pastries. What's back here. It looks nice and quiet, and then we'll head back into town. So I see a lot of people coming this way. Ooh, there's the Priory. Thank you. Just got to the Cotswold, and it's so pretty already. Like, I'm taking 100 pictures. It's an old village. There's only 2,000 people in the surrounding area of this village, and it's absolutely beautiful. However, it is one of the busiest for tourists, and it's also the most expensive because there's a lot of celebrities living in the Cotswold. So let's go explore some more. Ooh. I love these houses. Mom's ahead of me as usual. She loves exploring. Look at the sheeps. Imagine living right there. Hello, sheepies. So the sign says Chippin Norton. My mom and I love Midsummer Murder, and this is like a village in that series. So awesome to be here. Scone. They offer cream tea and breakfast. You see something? Mom saw something. And then the bakery. Do you want anything? They have the pasty. See, the Cornish pasty, I think. The question on everybody's mind, jam or cream first? Let's go see on the top here. This is only 18 yen. I want that. Oh. Look at the tiny ones. $7. That's adorable. You want it? It's an antique. Yeah.
You are a little crazy, but sometimes you could feel it.
And Mom got something. Cute. It's a pretty bookstore, yes. Lordy-da, we got our pasty there to eat. Oh my goodness. Oops, people are in there. Hutchins Tea Room.
That was the River Windrush we just passed there. As I said, you'll get a better look at it when we get to our third stop.
And here's the sheeps again. Where are they? They're not there no more.
More dogs?
No, that was it. Yeah, they're gone. Oh no, they're covering in the trees. They're taking shade under the trees.
Some sheep sheltering. Has a population of 108 people.
I want to live here.
And just to the right here, you'll see a fine example of a thatched roof cottage. I think this is the owner. So on the place, there's one on the left. Now, Great Barrington, which we are heading towards, is most known for the Talbot estate. The Talbots built the estate in the early 1700s. It was just farmland before that. This building here on the left used to be a barn, as you can see from the doors, but it's actually a house now. It was converted a number of years ago.
This is Great Barrington.
Most people in Great Barrington are retired. And you've got a few farmers here, but mostly it's just retirees. You also get a lot of remote workers that live in the Cotswolds. You know, they only have to pop into the city once a week or so. So coming up on the left is a defibrillator. So obviously we live in the age of the mobile phones, so public phone box is not really used anymore. And to start with, we were just selling off our phone boxes. And for those that maybe have trouble cooking and things now, we have something called Meals on Wheels here that delivers hot meals the Easter weekend. You should have seen what it was like, which means village or hamlet. So Two Village, and the reason it's called Two Village is that the River Colne runs right through the centre, dividing it in two. The more you learn about Old English. So this stone bridge just in front of us, if you cross over this, that leads to the Arlington Road, so you'll get a little sneak peek as we cross over. This is Rack Isle in the middle here. This is where they used to dry the cloth that they spun in the Arlington Road cottages. Public toilets on the right.
We just got to the little town of Bibury, or yes, Bibury. It's Bibury. It's famous for Arlington Row, the little row houses. I'm gonna show you. There's also a trout farm, Bibury, and it's still raining. It's actually raining more now, so let's go. Should have to park. Yeah, we're going over there. As you can see, it's raining pretty hard. The beautiful town of Bibury. That's the car park. And look at this side. They're really smart to put hedges that high. Because tourists like me don't want to see it. And want to go in their yard. That's right. There's the famous Arlington Road. Mom's waiting on me, and you see how it's raining. Baby ducks. I don't know if you can see it. It says Arlington, 1929. You actually can rent these out too as Airbnb.
Oh, yeah. There's different here.
I don't think people will be very happy living here because it's a lot of tourists. Look, everyone's gone. When have you ever seen this place this quiet? Do you love it?
Yes.
How do you find it?
Good. Nice. Very nice.
She's having trouble with the umbrella. The only bad thing and the good thing is the rain. It's very quieter than it normally would be. So there's not a lot of people, but it's very rainy and it's very soppy. But I am not complaining. I love this. It's famous for, obviously, for these rows of houses, and you can actually rent them as well. We're heading back. This is the shortest one because there's not much to do besides see the Arlington Road, a trout farm, and a inn, which is the Swan Inn that I just showed you. This is right there. It's quite the picture though. This is actually a two-way road, and look how tiny it is.
We're going to be coming in through the back of the village before turning into it proper. And you'll get another glimpse of a thatched roof cottage. This was mostly built in the 15th and 16th centuries. Did have a few Victorian renovations done on it as well. Little thatch roof shed.
Unfortunately, I was seated on the left, so did not get to see all the thatch roof houses on the right.
And this is going to lead us into Colne Rogers. This is the village that I think is the most beautiful village in all of England. And then all the fields at the back there, these are horse fields. You can see a few out at the moment. There are a couple of, there's normally a couple of foals out, little baby horses. In fact, yeah, I can see one just in front of me. Colne Rogers is also where the surname Rogers originates from. So if you know a Rogers, there are some good odds their ancestors may be from here. So we're going to leave the villages behind now, and we're going to head into some of the farmland called Caleb, who is always telling him off and shouting at him because he doesn't do what he's told. It's also very informative in modern day Britain, from things like very severe building to have your lunch in. Very popular then, there's always cars out the front.
Got to Bourton-on-the-Water, and we're gonna go grab some lunch at a local fish and chip spot. And then we have an hour and a half in this particular village, the longest time on the stop. Let's go.
Send me like a video recorder.
It's a nice little area. It's very mazy. A lot of us is going to the fish and chip spot. have a buzzer. We have to wait 10-15 minutes for the chip shed. It's supposed to be very good. Somebody garbage, that's a no-no. Shop. Let's go to the pastry shop. A big line. They got Cornish pastry too. Hi. How much is the scone? Okay, so we could not get the fish because it was made with beef dripping, but we got a fry made in veggie oil. And what a view. So we went into the pastry shop and I got myself a sausage roll. Nice flaky crust, a little glaze, a little crunchy on the bottom. Let's see. That was very good. Very, very good. And the chips was really good. And it was a lot for 2 person. And it was only £5. Shortbread. They do. Right here. $3.50. Ooh, we can try some. Okay, we gotta go. Yeah, let me see. They got Bailey's. Clotted cream. Salted fudge. Okay, which one you want? You want to try the clotted cream? Let's take a piece.
Nutella chocolate. No?
No, I don't want chocolate. Pistachio? You want the pistachio? That is long. Oh my god. They have iron brush. And we're not in Scotland. I'm behind you. This location is rumored to be an inspiration for a scene from Lord of the Rings. Hopkins again, the tea room. And our last stop of the day is Bourton-on-the-Water. And we are currently in the little square, or the village square, where one of the things that they used to do is lined up people that's really bad and pitch fruits at them. And we're about to go see the oldest pub in the village, where there's even markings of the witches to ward off evil. Okay. Look how little where that alleyway is. I believe that is the oldest pub. This is the oldest pub in the village. Oh, not even in the village, in England. Okay, go, Mom. Beautiful. Fish and chips. I guess we can walk back up because there's beautiful buildings, but that's about it. Famous Emma Bridgewater. The truck is gone, so we can see the building more now. If you would like to rent a property in the Cotswold, these are the prices for some available cottages. Oh, this one's nice. Now this is what we should have gotten. Very sad because this was actually for a wedding, but it was the best tasting one. I got some fudge from the fudge place right there. Fudge! And it was really good. That's our tour bus waiting for us there. And we're gonna go check out the police station. That's an antique store. 3 floors of antique. Antiques? You already bought an antique. Oh my goodness. Look at the little one there too. Straight. Look at the price. Look. Not. Let's go see the police station. And that is the police station. This scenic overview was our last stop before we drove back to London. Thank you everyone for following along and coming and spending the day with me and my mom in the Cotswold of England. I hope you had fun.
And they date back to 3800 BC, and they are a tomb for some tribal warriors, almost 6,000 years old, that tomb. There's also a standing stone, which is the tallest stone here, which is about 8 feet tall. It's called the King's Stone.
Wow. Oh, I can't see.
Yeah, it's just about. But it's It's a lovely special.
And just like that, we are back in London. Thank you everyone for following along. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and come back later for another one. Thank you.